Hey y'all, it's Kim again. So this is going to be another Moscow Police Department law supplemental narrative from Danny Vargas. This is a 10-10-17 on 11, excuse me, 11. So November 15th, 2022. I can't talk. So evidence collected from J. Talbot, ISP 3431, interviews with neighbors. On November 14th, 2022, I went to 1122 King Road with Sergeant Blaker to observe the scene. I walked through the house and around the outside of the residence, along with other investigators looking for possible evidence. ISP investigators were on scene, so that's Idaho State Police, and then they were working on Moscow. But anyway, walking through for a second time, looking for additional evidence. I walked around the south side of 1122 King Road, up the hill, and along the fence line for redacted Walenta. The backyard for redacted Walenta backs up to the backyard of 1122 King Road. I spoke with redacted at redacted Walenta and asked for his permission to look through his backyard area, which he said I could. Redacted told me he was a person who previously called dispatch to provide information about what he observed. I told Redacted after looking over the area and through the residence on King Road, I would come back and get a statement from him. I did not locate anything of interest in the backyard of that Walenta or on the hillside behind 1122 King Road. I walked into 1122 King Road and looked through the house with other investigators. The following 4 evidence items were collected by ISP 3431 J. Talbot inside 1122 King Road on November 14th, 2022, and turned over to me on scene. ISP took photos of the items and the places they were collected from. I booked the following items into MPD evidence. A copy of the evidence property receipt relating to these items is attached electronically to the case file. Exhibit 57, rolled up $2 bill located on the desk in, I guess, a bedroom 2. Exhibit 58, blue powder, suspected drugs located on the desk in bedroom 1. I said bedroom 2 earlier, I meant bedroom 1. Exhibit 59, blood sample, west wall, living room. Oh, floor 2, living room. And then exhibit 60, blood sample, floor 3, bedroom 2, northwest wall. I spoke with the following people who live at redacted Walenta. My conversations with all those redacted people were recorded and attached electronically to the case file. And then let's see. So these are some of their birth dates and stuff. That's fine. So redacted told me the following. He woke up a couple of times Saturday night. He looked at the clock, saw it was 4:17 hours, and said after about 5 minutes of waking up, he heard a dog barking outside from the direction of 1122 King Road. Redacted said he was going in and out of sleep, and after an hour, around 0500 hours, he still heard the dog barking outside from the direction of 1122 King Road. Redacted said his bedroom is on the far northeast side of Redacted Walenta and is closest to the backyard 1122 King Road. Redacted said there is a motion light outside of his window and said if it turned on, he would have noticed it. Redacted told me he's lived in this residence since January and has not heard the dog barking outside before in the middle of the night. I next spoke with Redacted. Redacted told me on the 13th, he woke up around 0230 hours and left the house around 0300. Redacted said he had a redacted extended training day and it lasted about 12 hours. Redacted said he finished his extended training day around 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock at Buffalo Wild Wings and arrived home around 6:30. Redacted said he was with approximately 20 redacted members and did not notice anyone who said, excuse me, who should have been there and was not there. Redacted did not remember hearing anything in particular when he woke up or left around 02:30 hours and 3 o'clock. Redacted did not hear the dog barking. I next spoke with Redacted. Redacted told me he did not hear a dog barking at any point. Redacted said he had been out of the at the bars the evening of the 12th and got home around 02:30 hours. Redacted said he sleeps with earplugs. Redacted said his sister, Redacted, mentioned she saw Madison Mogan at some point at the corner club, and Redacted provided me with his sister's phone number. And then D. Vargas, this is Sunday, November 20th, 11:17. And then it was reviewed by J.W. Lawrence. So anyway, so somebody heard the dog barking, but then these other two weren't really like around. But I've seen videos where from Shadow Ghost on YouTube, who's got like a big commotion going on around two something in the morning versus the 4 o'clock hour. But they claim that the murders occurred. So I don't know. Go watch his stuff because he's got it all planned out, mapped out. It's got all kinds of audio on there that I don't think we were allowed to hear. He's got a bunch of stuff. He's done a lot of research on this. And so it's kind of even poked holes in the like prosecution's case if you want to know the truth. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.